On this episode of Old vs New, we take two Japanese legends out for a spin. The incredible Skyline GTR R34 and the monstrous GTR R35. This week you join me at Sebring International Raceway, where we're going to be driving the legendary Nissan Skyline GTR R34 around the track for a few laps as we normally do. I am very excited about this, considering it is one of the most loved cars in the petrol head world. So yeah, enough chat, let's drive. Looks like it's an absolute fantastic day out in Sebring. This is the first time I've actually driven this track on a video without it A, either been in the night, or B, either been rainy. So yeah, it's very nice in the sunlight. It reflects off the car pretty damn well. In this blue though, the iconic Skyline blue, it is gorgeous in the sunlight. But anyway, moving on to the first test. One of you guys' favourites is the noise test. So let's hear how this 2.6 litre twin turbo inline 6 actually sounds. I would say it sounds pretty damn sickly. Now we all know that all Skyline GTRs are amazing off the line, so 3, 2, 1, go! Look at that! No hesitation at all, thanks to the 4-wheel drive system. It is amazing off the line. It's like a freaking dart. This thing spits out 287 horsepower, 289 pounds-feet of torque. 0 to 60 is dead and gone in 4.9 seconds, and in the game it has a top speed of 173 miles an hour, so it ain't a slouch by any means. And thanks to the twin turbos, you do get that boost at proper high-end revs. Oh, it's good. It's very good. But the one thing that just dominates everything is the noise. It's that sound, man. It's like a freaking tiger, man. It growls and growls and shouts when it's angry. Look at me, I'm angry, I love it. Now thanks to it having all-wheel drive, the Skyline R34 gets around corners like nothing else. It is insanely good, and Sebring is quite an ideal track to actually show the grip off on this car, because some of the corners are insane. I mean, especially down here when you can go through here with some decent speeds. And there's other ones up here which is quite tight and stuff, so yeah. Apart from that, it looks fantastic. One of the most iconic looking cars of all time. Obviously we've got to mention Fast and Furious with Paul Walker, RIP to legend. It's just a global petrolhead icon, and I would probably say, in my personal opinion, it is one of the, or if not the most respected cars in the world. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below, because as soon as you mention an R34 to a petrolhead, they're like, oh my god, such a good car, such a great car. Yeah, I definitely do think it is definitely top of the list in terms of well-respected cars in the community. The long sweeping right-hander here, brake a bit, change down in seconds, we can get out of the corner pretty rapidly. Oh yes. I mean, for it only having 287 horsepower, it does gather speed very well. So jumping into the interior, this has one of the best cockpits I have ever seen on a car. It might not be super luxury, it might not be like super expensive looking, but just the steering wheel, it's the right thickness if you want to go racing and stuff. The little digital display, displaying all your G meters. It just looks like a video game come to life. Now, I know it's kind of weird saying that because I'm playing it in a video game, but it's just one of them cars. I mean, if I'm slightly fanboying, then forgive me. I'm not really a fanboy of any car apart from the Jaguar F-Type. Apart from that, but yeah, this is just I can't put it into words how good this car is. Braking hard, get into this corner. Hate this one, seriously. If you get in here way too fast, you're gonna end up going right onto that grass patch. Bit of a pain. Now I'm very glad I'm not doing this in the rain, because the big puddle that actually gathers up here, it just goes all over the track and you basically need to go off-road to avoid it. It's pretty bonkers. As well down here, second gear. Might be able to get the arse out a little bit. This thing is, for as much grip as it has, you can actually get a little bit of lift off oversteer, which is always fun. Always fun when you can do that. Wait a second, kick the clutch. Oh yes! Oh, look at that. Now, why see if we can get this thing on two wheels here? Because this is the curb to do it. Nope. It just dives on, straight and true, like a true trooper. God, the grip. Seriously, I mean, if you were sitting in this thing, your neck would be killing you. Really would be. Brake down here. They want the long straight. Try and see what we can get out of this GTR in terms of speed. I know it's not properly made for like high-end speed and that. It's more for cornering, but let's see if we can at least hit 130 up and down here. Come on, come on. Yes, there we go. I'm going to need to brake now. In terms of the brakes, they are very good. They are very, very good indeed. A little bit of initial... It's not really feeling like they're fading or anything like that, but when you just hit them at first, it does take a little bit of a second just to kick in, but then it's immediate. It's freaking bonkers. And as we always do, we're going to go around the other way, but first we shall do some donuts. Yes! All-wheel drive donuts! Hey, 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 hey! Kick the clutch again. Yes! I mean, you don't really get the sense that it wants to drift, but if you wanted to get it sideways, you can easily do it. Just kick the clutch and the handbrake, and you'll get her arse out, man. See if we can do a long one down here. It's okay. Pretty okay. Brake, I forgot this corner's down here. Ooh, hitting the cones. Hitting the cones, god damn it. So the R34 is just a legend. So now we're going to move over to its son, the GTR R35 Black Edition. So we've travelled over to Road Atlanta to test out the GTR R35. This is a great track with blinding sunlight. I do apologise. But nonetheless, it's a great track with amazing corners, and it is one of the ideal places to test out this car. That is the sound of a 3.8 litre twin-turbo V6. God damn, it is Godzilla for real, so let's get going. Now, if you thought the R34 was quick off the line, wait until you see this. 3, 2, 1, go! Instant movement, absolute instant movement. Breakneck acceleration. Freaking hell, man. This thing pumps out 542 horsepower, 466 pounds-feet of torque. 0 to 60 is way faster than the R34, as you would expect, with 2.8 seconds and has a top speed of, at least in the game, I know it's not this in real life, 213 miles an hour. Yeah, I was kind of surprised when the game told us that, so yeah, it's not really realistic on that front there, but wow. So glad I have actually picked to come to Road Atlanta for this car because it suits it so well. The corners flow and there's many straightaways that you can just get to top speed in this. Fantastic track to actually test this thing out. Now it does weigh a little bit more than the R34, 3,887 pounds compared to the R34 at 3,417 pounds. So you're looking at around about 300 odd pounds, maybe 400 pounds difference. But to be honest, I think the power more than makes up for it. It is batshit crazy down the freaking straights. Coming out the corners as well, definitely comes out of them a lot quicker than the R34. Ooh, Jesus. Thought I was wanting to let go there. Oh man. This thing, it just puts a massive smile on your face. No matter what age you are, I feel like an old guy or an old woman at 50 years old, or if you're like a teenager, this is, it's just one of them giddy cars, if you know what I mean. It's one of them ones that you just always smile when you drive. Now in terms of looks, now I do personally prefer the R34. It's just bigger, bulkier, and it has more of a muscle look. But this, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad looking. I like it. I really do like it, especially this black edition. But it just doesn't shout out to me as much as the R34. I know you guys have different opinions, so take it with a pinch of salt. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below, what one do you think looks better, the R35 or the R34? But don't get me wrong, as I said, it's really good looking. It is really good looking. I love the back end and everything with that iconic spoiler now. I mean, the R34 has an iconic spoiler, and this is the new iconic spoiler for the R35. Okay, so we jumped into the interior now. Now I can actually start talking some proper technical stuff here, because the actual heads-up display bit on the actual screen was made by the guys that done Gran Turismo. You can't get any better than that, can you? That is insane, seriously, to actually see, like, a proper video game company work on, like, a proper car. It's mental. Just to see, like, the cool things that we normally see in a video game in a car. It's awesome. It just makes it feel more alive, because there's a lot of people out there that says this car doesn't really have much weight of a soul. Now, because there is so many computers and everything in this, I don't really know. I kind of agree with them and I don't agree with them, because the R34, it does have more of a soulful sound in this. This one growls, but that's just about it. There's something about the R34 sound which is just brilliant. But in terms of interior, obviously this one's a lot more modern than the R34. It's a lot more bang up to date. We get the flappy paddles, we don't get the manual, so yeah, it's more with the times than the R34, as you would expect. So we've turned around, guys, and we're going to head up this way at Road Atlanta. But now I just want to talk about the future of the GTR and how many, like, rumours that have been going around and stuff about a possible R36 now. In my opinion, I don't think the R36 is going to come until around 2018, 2019, because I think it was Nissan themselves, like a few months ago, I actually heard about this on Fastlane Daily. They've delayed the GTR R36 to around about 2020. So yeah, we've got a few more years to go. We've got 4 more years till we see a new GTR, but I think they actually said they're going to be updating this generation of GTR yet again, but come on, give us a new one, please. Give us a new one. Now, there has been many renders of the new R36 online, and I do generally quite like them all, but there is one in particular. It is white, and it has more of a coupe, like, it kind of reminds me of the FT1, you know, that Toyota concept, basically the new Supra, but more of a GTR version. It's kind of more coupe-ish, kind of going back to the R34 style, if you know what I mean. It's kind of more square, more bulky, more muscly. Let's see if we can get this thing sideways. Oh yes, we can. Woo-wee! Slightly rally crossing on the end there. Because this thing has more power than the R34, obviously, we can get it sideways for a lot longer. Listen to that noise. It was good. It is very good indeed. Brake, coming in there way too fast. Come on, brake. I'd probably say the R34 has a little bit better brakes than this. Jeez Louise, man. Off the track and everything there, so yeah, I think we're going to be moving over to the big conclusion. Which one do I prefer and which one would I want to take home with me at the end of the day? So then, on to the big conclusion now. Starting with the GTR R35. It is a fantastic car. The grip levels of it are insane when it's going around the corners. It sounds fantastic as well, and it's just an overall cool car. But as you all know by my reactions, the winner of this week's Old versus New has to go to the legend, the GTR R34. I mean, every time I see one of these in real life, I have to stop, take a picture, and I just generally get a crisis. Seriously, such a cool car. It sounds great, looks great, drives amazing, the interior's really cool as well. It's one of them petrol head, like, haven cars, if you know what I mean. If you could drive a car in heaven, this would definitely be one of mine. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, guys. Which one do you prefer? Try not to start a war, because as you all know, this is a peaceful channel. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, then a like would be much appreciated. And also leave a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.